We're gonna make some marshmallow chocolate chip peanut butter pancakes. Let's see how this turns out.
I didn't pick the one with marshmallow filling, but it really tastes good.
All right, so we just got back from our trip from Medellin and we don't have anything to eat. So what am I gonna make? Whatever I find in the cabinet. It just so happens that I came up with this idea. First, I'm gonna start off with a cup of water. When I make pancakes, I make a 1-to-1 ratio, so 1 liquid, 1 flour. Now I'm gonna do 1 cup of oat flour. 1, and 2. I'm gonna stir it around. I'm also gonna add some chickpeas to this to make it a little bit thicker. Okay, that's super liquidy. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I'm gonna add 2 chia seeds. I'm gonna also add some of this harina of hot cakes, which is a mixture of rice, amaranto, and garbanzo flour. Just a bunch because I need to make it thicker. There's 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep mixing until it gets a little bit thicker because it's too liquidy. Okay, it looks like it's getting a little bit thicker. That looks more like a pancake mix. Then I'm going to add, I have date sugar. And I'm just gonna, there's a lot of moisture, or I don't know if there's moisture or what it is here. I think there's moisture in the air here in Merida. So everything that is left even a little bit open, it gets clumpy. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of date sugar. Okay, then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. I might have to add a little bit of water because of the peanut butter powder. And I need to add a little bit more water, splash. Okay. Again, this is an invention. I saw this video on, I think it was on TikTok, I don't know, that said, there was a Dominican girl and she said, just let your ancestors do the talking when it comes to the measuring.
It looks like this. Let's keep mixing it. Get yourself a 7-year-old to hold your phone for you while you record. You know, other people have like, like a setup, a fancy setup. You don't need that. You can 7-year-old that with the phone. All right.
Okay, now that I've mixed it all together, mixed it all together, mixed it all together. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna add, I don't know how many.
5.
I don't know how much chocolate this is. A handful.
2 handfuls.
2 handfuls. I told the girls that I would add marshmallows to it. I'm just gonna chop up some marshmallow bits and add them to each pancake individually. You cannot buy these in Mexico. I brought these all the way from Florida, Trader Joe's. You cannot buy Trader Joe's brand here. Okay, so they look a little crazy because somebody decided to leave them open. I'm not gonna mix this yet because I don't want the chocolate chips to melt. All right, so I'm just gonna cut up these marshmallows into smaller bits. There's no like rhyme or reason here, just doing it. And also, I'm not gonna add them to the batter because I don't know if they're gonna clump up and stick all together. So I'm just gonna keep them separate, and then when I add them to the pan, or I don't know what I'm making. This is just an invention. So as I go, I will do it. So now I'm gonna distribute the chocolate chips into the batter like this.
don't know if I probably need to add a little bit more water because of the chia seeds. It got a little bit thick. I'm just gonna add a little splash. And if you want to know why do I have this big 5-gallon water, that's how we do water here in Merida, Mexico. You cannot drink from the faucet. It is disgusting. Nobody does it. Not even in the restaurants. They use the garrafon or the 5-gallon water to cook with or whatever. At least I hope that's what they're doing. Okay, so I'm stirring this water in. I've already gotten my 2 pans going. Heat it up with some coconut oil. Okay. I'm just gonna throw them in and see what happens. I'm gonna just throw these in. Okay, they're already sticking to my hand, so that's maybe a bad idea. I think they're just gonna clump up together in the batter, which is why I didn't introduce them into the batter to begin with. Okay, so yeah. Let me see if this is hot. I'm gonna make mini pancakes and I have a Mickey Mouse pan that we're also going to use.
I'm just gonna pour it in. See what happens. This is the Minnie Mouse pan.
Mickey.
I think that's too much. Just get it into all the little crevices here. Maybe I need to turn it up some. Ah. I'm gonna just put some marshmallows around.
This internet is crazy. Why don't you call it s'more pancakes?
Yeah, it is kind
Ja,
of like that, right?
ja, dat hebben die al falsch gemaakt.
Where is the ocean doing this?
And then I'm gonna put a little batter on top of each one.
Just a little dollop on each one.
Okay. This is how it looks. Let's see how it turns out. Also gonna make some mini pancakes. Use the this one.
Tablespoon measurement to make them? A bit straw,
Okay. Then I'll put 2 marshmallows on each.
These cook way faster because they're tiny. So, good job, Laura. Keep going.
I think that if we put some batter on them, when I flip them, they won't stick to the pan. That's the reasoning behind this. The marshmallows won't stick to the pan. But again, this is all an invention, so. Alright, I got them all flipped. Now I'm gonna let them cook on the other side also. Look what's happening to the marshmallow, guys. They're oozing out like s'more cookies or something. Now I'm just gonna add a tiny drizzle of maple syrup, real maple syrup from the trees. Just a tiny bit. Now for the reviews. All right, girls, taste them. Let's find out how these peanut butter s'more pancakes came out. What do you taste?
I taste chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Only chocolate.
I taste chocolate and marshmallows and the peanut butter and the vanilla.
How are they?
They're good.
Nova?
Because I didn't pick the one with marshmallow filling, but it really tastes good.
Would you order these?
Yeah.
It tastes like a cookie.
What kind of cookie?
Chocolate chip?
No peanut butter? What's your rating out of 10?
That's good.
Would you order it in a
Now for
restaurant?
breakfast, this is a cookie.
Pancake cookies.